Hey, we're Cosmic Gate.
And you're watching EDM NYC.
Okay guys, welcome back to New York City, and here's a little something coming back.
Oh, that's cute.
And congratulations on your upcoming album, which comes out Monday.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for sitting here with us, taking your time out. I know you're very busy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, it seems like just a couple of months ago you were here promoting Back to the Future, and now you're promoting Wake Your Mind, which comes out October 31st. So how did you guys have time to work on both and still tour all over the world?
Best question.
Yeah, that's a good question. We started like even 1 year ago. I think we did like the first ideas and first tracks. But then honestly, because of all the touring and we didn't have a deadline, which is always bad for us, we were like, we didn't find so much time to really work on the album. But I think the last 3-4 months, we were like crazy working on the album. Like every day we were at home. It was just touring and being at home just in the studio. So
now, how did you guys come up with the name Wake Your Mind? Do you find it came like easy to you, or?
No, we had like two, three options, but we liked it, the whole idea behind it, because also, yeah, it's what we think. We want people to be open-minded. We want people not to be like, I'm trance, I'm house, I'm progressive, I'm dubstep, whatever. We like electronic music, like we like music in general, and music is simply a feeling that we don't like talking about. Actually, it's like you listen to a track and you like it or not, and we hope that what we deliver to the people, that they like it, that they have a good feeling, that we
no
get
matter
it.
if it's just uplifting or if it has housey influences. So that's the idea about it. Nowadays we think, and it's obviously like that music it's mixing up a lot, so it's not just one genre anymore. That's what we really like nowadays, and that's what we had in mind with Wake Your Mind. Be open to new things.
You were actually quoted saying that the album is a call out to the EDM universe. What did you mean by that statement?
No, not just to the EDM universe, but to the what people think. What, for example, if Cosmic Gate is or was about. So it's just back in the days, for sure, we did a lot of more the harder kind of trance, and now we are like mixing it up. So it was like a call out to people to see what Cosmic Gate is about nowadays, and we think trance and electronic music in general.
Which is not only happening in electronic music, like things in general. Everything is pretty fast these days, and so we think that this was a little bit of a statement, but don't put too much things inside. It's a nice name. It's about music, and music is coming first, and we hope that our fans and hopefully new people to come up with like, okay, that's Cosmic Gate, we like it.
Now on this album, you guys worked with Maya and G54 are awesome. Arnesh. Did you guys like friends, or did you just like come to and be like, hey, can you do a track for me on this?
It's actually all people that we know pretty good, and there were like even 1 or 2 more corporations planned that were not ending up on the album that maybe gonna be released later on.
There was a time
next year. A time from. So there's even more stuff than the 14 tracks we had, which for the first time actually happens.
But for sure, it's kind of for friends, and when we're on tour, we have drinks, and it's all people we got along with really well, and people we respect. So that's why we.
Was it hard to come down to just 14? You probably had a ton of.
Actually, what
did you plan it out?
We had just 1 or 2 more layouts, and I think most of the things we planned
is on.
It's on. So
Yeah, most people like Bara and the theme. If you guys had to choose a track that you guys like the most, which one would it be?
We don't like to answer this question, because honestly, it's depending on the mood you're in. If you listen to it, sometimes when we play a track in a club, we are like, wow, man, this is amazing. So then you think maybe this is my favorite song of the album. And then when you're in the hotel, you listen to it, and then you hear like a more down tempo song. You're like, wow, I'm
Like you
feeling
listen-
this one now. It's like, yeah, depending on the mood.
It comes
so.
never apart, which maybe is not, because in clubs these days it's pretty pounding. Things go like
Right.
there is not
Energy.
there's
Yeah.
not so much time to build these super downs, and when you listen to such a track is more meant to be working. Maybe when you're just driving in a car or at home, it's less a club track. This is maybe also important for us. The album it's a club album, but it's also meant to be working outside, like just listening to it at home. This is not pure club mixes. Most of these tracks still need club reworks, need club remixes.
That's what I've
So-
been listening to at work.
So
Every
this,
day.
yeah,
At work.
this is an album. This is not a tune. This is not a track
It's not
to
just
be
14 tracks
for the clubs.
yeah,
They,
for
they,
DJs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So also you guys worked with Jess and Emma Hewitt, which have amazing vocals. Did you guys like kind of know what songs exactly you wanted to put them on, or like did you let them kind of like hear what they wanted to like do?
Yeah, of course you have an idea when we know both of these fantastic
well,
singers so well. We've been working together, or at least remixing together, and so actually
This time it
Did
was
you
a
guys
little.
kind of have an idea?
Usually it's like it's working that we do like an instrumental and then we send it over to the singer and they write something. But this time it was for the first time for some songs a little different, that they just wrote a song with just some like basic harmonies, and we did
and we
song.
did to produce it. We finished it, which
So
was
it was both this time. What was pretty exciting and new and like really fun to do.
One of my next questions was, you guys have an amazing chemistry and friendship. Obviously, when you guys are playing, what is that relationship behind the scenes when you have to be at the studio and like it's all business, and like, how is that chemistry?
I think without being like, without having good chemistry and being
it's not
friends,
working.
it's not working for 13 or 12 or
Yeah.
13 years now. So for sure we get along quite well, obviously.
Yeah.
on private. It's not like when we have private time. When we have private time, then we hang out or
Every time.
something.
No, it's but we are together. We're hanging around. Like,
We still more than
our
girls and
family,
families. So this is like So okay, today leave me alone.
when we're at home, we're in the studio, but it's not that at night we also go out again. That's what we do when we're on tour, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, to answer the question, for sure we're friends, and like we have fun in the studio and on tour. Otherwise,
And we have. I think it's a very unique understanding that we have, comparing to actually music, especially electronic music, and even more special when it comes to Cosmic Gate. We listen to 100 tracks, and for 99 we have the same opinion that it fits or it doesn't fit for our set, and this is very unique.
That's when it comes into play, like the chemistry, because you guys have to agree on. Like,
No, it's.
Right.
We've seen DJs playing together, and it seemed more they were fighting each other than supporting. And it's not to play the next big track, it's about to have a flow together. And it's so often it's like we look at each other and we do have the same idea for the next track. And this is what I meant before, which is unique, and we go for 13 years now. And
Well, thank you guys so much for your time. And
thank you,
Pleasure.
Ken, huh?
we can't wait
always,
for your
always
set.
good hanging out with people that love the same that we do.
Oh,
I can't wait to
we
hear
do.
your set soon.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks.
See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.